Oh shit. It's time, yeah, boys. It is week 8 of the Sweaty Madden League. Coming off. What? I know you're here. I was talking to you, but whatever. Week 8 Sweaty Madden League coming off of a huge game of the week win last week in Arizona. Now it's time to whoop up on the 2-5 Niners. I think we have all the buys again. Oh, wait, I need to make sure of something in my defensive scheme. Because it was broke yesterday. Nickel. Okay, it says he should be playing. We'll see, though. It sucks, Chumpy. I no longer have the #1 defense in terms of yards allowed. Oh boy, the Niners are at 87. Overall line 83. Fun times.
Today, from CenturyLink Field,
Back at home, it's not raining for once in Seattle.
Michael Dixon, it's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First time this season I've had a game at home where it wasn't raining.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Is he in?
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The 49er ball carrier.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Nice tackle there.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Good tackle there by Jaron Reed, the former second-round pick out of Alabama. And that's why he was drafted, but he's really shown an excellent ability to rush the passer as well.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. There's Garoppolo to throw. And trying to get
that's
Samuel,
picked
but
off.
it's intercepted. Picked off
From
by
Mary's
Devontae
train
Adams.
over
And
the
he'll
second
bring this
pick.
one back to the
It's
29.
many games back from injury.
Intercepted.
Yes.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Might have gotten this one down
Yeah.
to 28, and that's all.
I would as well, I think.
In a
Last
word,
week,
I would say
218 rushing
productive,
yards for
finding the end zone
Saquon.
3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he?
8.
How about that big-time game?
1.
Complete. 2
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
They should.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's exactly what
Have
you
the
did.
first down
1
across the
yard.
20 to the 19-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
yeah,
And they
Chris.
got it inside the 10
Give
at
it
the
a 10.
8.
First and
It's
goal.
a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Good gain by Chris Carson, picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type.
And that's a Saquon Barkley touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter
Came
lead.
to the Seahawks to score points.
Solid blocking up
Just
front
do
from the
that.
guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, some might say that
Start
the
right,
guys on the
Jumpy?
offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it
Right, yeah.
marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the
You
end
can
zone.
speak, Jumpy.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there comes the
That
49ers
is his own
offense ready
name.
for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
I need this up. I don't even know what formation. What's happening?
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And that is a
He will
loss
lose
of a
yardage and be
yard.
backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a
Can't
2nd
make my
and 11.
adjustment.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of
Tackle
Kittle, the
Kittle.
tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Third and
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It'll be a nickel look here for
Some
the
of the adjustments.
Seahawks on 3rd down.
Third down.
Garoppolo now. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Oh,
And
come
he
on.
goes out right
Raheem
around the
Mostert is
39.
not that strong.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described.
There we go. Made all
and he
my
was
sense.
able to do just that.
Final.
So from the
Only took
39
2
now,
drives.
they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the
You
43.
good?
The ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries,
Mostert's running pretty well.
29 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they go
Yeah, no,
backwards
that
here.
loss of a
Losing
yard.
yardage back at the 48-yard line.
5 rushes,
Officially,
5
it's a
rushes, 8
1-yard
yards.
loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Team's got to learn
Brings
better.
up 2nd and
He's
11.
held Swan
Now
to
they'll throw with Garoppolo.
very low
Completes
rushing
it to
yards.
the tight end, Kittle.
He kept trying to
4
run
yards on the
draws on
completion,
me,
and it sets
Jumpy,
up
and I
a
would just
3rd
bring
down.
my linebacker into the
Here's play
backfield
number 7 on the drive.
and they can
This
lose
is
like
3rd
4
and
yards
7.
a play.
Now Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman.
None of
And
that.
play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right
Forcing
at
a
midfield.
punt.
That's a nice clip and save.
Would you call a slip
sequence
screen on
there
3rd and 6,
because
Jumpy?
They did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already
Break
hit
it.
pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and
He's
receivers
18.
getting in the rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Steps away to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Ooh, one of our users gets to play the Lions.
On EA Sports.
This might be a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to wind up
That's pass
incomplete.
interference. It's
However,
not a
we do
touchdown,
have a
but
flag
on the goal.
down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that
This is a
one.
Chris Carson
That's going to
touchdown.
work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try to run with Carson.
Oh, right in.
Take this
Touchdown.
for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman.
Well, stop running the ball,
The
Jimmy.
run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
What sack is that?
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jared Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
You okay,
I spent a
Jeffrey?
lot of extra time preparing for this game
You got the
watching this
hood.
offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive
Let's see.
unit. Right? 4 guys might
Got
have
beat
it
by
right, but
Mostert,
guys
but
giving something
Shaquem
up.
Griffin
They've
right
gotta
there.
find a way to all get on
3rd
the
and
same
13.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus
Very
far.
tired.
This is going to be 3rd and 13. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
4th and 13.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 10-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson, quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
For a Seahawks
12 yards there and a first down.
The baby
At the
whistles.
22-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
On the carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Again?
Now after the
Third
completion,
straight
we're gonna
game
get a
the right
timeout
guard
and
has
injured
gotten
player.
injured.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Saquon Barkley.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that ball's
Beauty.
going to angle
The Niners.
out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A pass there over the middle to start things out.
not
And
expecting
able
them
to
to
get
throw
it
the ball.
across the 20 before they get to him.
Did you run
19
to it?
yards there on the catch and run.
No, I've blitzed all my
A
linebackers
shotgun
and brought
snap for
the safety
Garoppolo.
up.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So
I don't
after
think
the
there is run
incompletion,
committed
2nd and
in
10
this
for the
game.
22.
Still is, but I don't.
Oh, no, there is.
Working
It's
from
just
the
a
gun,
different button than
Garoppolo.
it was before.
That's complete to his receiver,
Oh.
Ayuk.
Garoppolo's
And they'll
Yeah,
bring
just
it
paid
down
the
at the
price.
27-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
I can't
And they
dodge
got it
3
well
different
across
guys with
midfield
one.
down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Sonic, I'm mad I don't have the #1 defense in yards allowed
Number
anymore.
1.
He does.
I think my brother does. Because I gave up like 400 passing yards. Adams, you gotta pick that!
Debo Samuel was the intended
Right
receiver.
in my
And
hand.
that'll bring up 2nd
I
down.
have a lurker on you,
So now
bro.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo again. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Tackle Kittle.
And
Fumble!
coughed it up, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
Ripped out of Kittle's hands, and it's Jamal Adams with the ball. I don't know if that'll stand, but it's Seahawk ball on the 41.
Always costly to cough up that football. These
Yeah,
defenders
brief
need some
review.
serious depth over
It's
there.
going back.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it
back
here with
and
just under
San Fran
40
calls
ticks to
timeout.
go in this first half.
I don't know what the play is.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. He'll drop
Why
this
is
down to
that
Coleman.
it's not?
And he'll go
Why is
down here right around the
scouting
23-yard
ranked
line.
undrafted? Just kidding.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him
8
create some
seconds. Are they
space,
gonna
and
kick
it
the
turned out to
field
be a
goal?
nice play for the
No, they're
offense.
going for it. I
Now
like it.
here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8
I respect.
seconds remaining here in the first half.
8 seconds, no time.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Hey,
Over the middle of Kittle.
the heck?
Complete.
It's end of the half,
Get him
baby.
down,
They
but he
could not
does
get me.
reach the 5.
It's
This is
the
1st and goal
CPU sign when my practice
run.
run.
Halftime update after all. Seems like
This-
everyone's
and it
ready
was
to go
70
here for the
overall,
second
too.
half in week 8 in the NFL.
Who?
I'd have to look at
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I forgot his name.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Look at the Cowboys.
First and 10 at their own 20.
To be fair, the Cowboys need all the help they can get now.
Their win
So,
streak at 6
supposedly.
coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. The throw right side is
First play of the
complete
second
on the
half.
first play
Is
of
he
the
gonna
drive.
go?
20,
Oh yeah, Sherman's
10.
balls. A linebacker's faster than Richard Sherman. 80-yard touchdown to DK Metcalf.
Oh wait, did he take my
DK
title?
Metcalf. An 80
Sorry, I'm just looking at
touchdown.
this.
And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. One play,
What's the
80
score?
yards. Pretty easy drive to
21
recap.
zip.
It certainly is.
12 seconds
but not
into
so
the second
easy to
He stole my
execute.
tight end. What the
Starting
heck,
on your
man?
own 20. You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
Sonic, you're not gonna believe this. It's not raining.
Got it. That's a great way to send a
That-
message.
This is the
Miracles
first game I've had at home that wasn't raining.
This taken in
That-
about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Garoppolo is in
Sack.
trouble, and
Number
down
3
he
for
goes.
Reed.
Jaron Reed
Do
able to
something on
disrupt
3rd
yet
down.
another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be
They're
made at
only
the
good on
Seahawks
3rd down,
43.
apparently, the Niners.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I'm just gonna go working my
This
ball.
is intercepted.
Fine.
The rookie
Jordan Brooks, the rookie.
And a return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Took over after the KJ
And
Wright
he may want to
trade.
track down that football because that's interception
His first
number
career
1
pick.
on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you
Takes
after
off.
the game.
Oh, Barkley.
You playing the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
22 yards.
Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Beat him.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and goal at the
Wilson will throw again.
Pass. More. What a catch. Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Moore's 3rd receiving touchdown of the season, but 6th combined. He's got 2 rushing and a passing.
To go up and make a play, even when contested, looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25.
10 minutes to go in this game.
Attempt to return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
Who do you
Of course,
play
they'd
this
like
week?
to forget the ending, the interception.
yeah.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only
Have
thing that
fun
matters
with
is part 2,
Aaron
right?
Donald.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things
Oh,
off.
you
That's how we
tricked,
get
you
it done.
fool.
And they get him down, but not before he takes
Are you
it
playing your
across
game
the
right now?
40-yard line.
Complete.
11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the
Doing gold
49er
medal
first
everything.
down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Nice tackle.
And he'll be
there.
taken down, but not
Get the
before
first
he
down
gets
with Kittle,
into
but-
enemy territory.
It's a
Stop the
there
big
and another
game.
first down.
For that.
49ers.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first
Nice
down,
throw,
but this one
Garoppolo.
winds up to be incomplete.
19 for 26
They've given
and
up a few
25.
first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Probably about half those catches if I do it.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down.
And another pick! Dunbar this time!
So now he's
Third
equal
of
his
the
interception
season.
total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league run right now. Let's see if his teammates can
Oh
pick
no,
him
my
up.
left guard now?
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a quick slant as the throw is
Need
complete.
more? He's gonna go
And
all
he
the
is
way.
in for the
Touchdown.
Seahawks.
See ya.
Touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3
45
touchdown
yards to
passes
David
now.
Moore.
And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
Tyler
send this
Lockett
one
in
away.
this.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
They're on 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game?
They may have to change
Does
things
nothing
offensively
again.
to try and settle
8 rushes,
things
7
down,
yards
not just
for
for the
him.
guy throwing the ball, but for the rest
Very
of the
similar
offensive
stat
unit,
line
because
to
his confidence
Swans
has to be
running back.
shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
Obviously,
And his pass
That's
is
picked off
intercepted for the
again.
4th time
2nd
today.
time from Demarius Randall. Another 4 today for the
Demarius
Seahawks.
Randall. And he's going to take
He
this
tried to
one
go to
down
George Kittle
the 37
again.
yard line.
Could not.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
and they always say the most important part of a player
What are they
is
talking about,
those
like
6 inches
7
between the
picks in the
ears.
last
But
2
right
years?
now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself confident.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very
I
one-sided
don't know
affair.
why, like, the training in this game, like, this fuel.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Might get picked off.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And
No
he
pick.
finds
It's the
Lucky in
touchdown.
end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Right,
They
what
got a
we're
bench
seeing is the
Jimmy
result
G
of all
still.
their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great
this
chance to
game
pull
never-
people
the game
back
never
and
even,
maybe,
like, bothered
not try and score a few more times, they
No,
don't want to
they
do
would
that. I think
never
they're
bench.
enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play
Even
it all
though
the way out.
if the Niners were
The
this year, he would have been
49er
benched.
offense
by
set to
now,
get this
probably.
drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for
Go
a
to
tough
Kittle
one
again.
on the
Let me get a
road.
user pick
That
with
has been how
Jan.
this ball game has played out. They trail big as we
Come on,
continue
my
on now
CPU
here in this
defend it
fourth
all.
quarter. They go over the middle, and it's
Oh, they did
complete to start the
Kittle,
drive.
but-
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
pitch.
Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Oh, come on.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Literally doesn't. Just give me one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight
Kittle
end.
out wide? What the hell?
Garoppolo's
Weird
pass.
formation.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
42
it's been
zip.
very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the
Picked
benefits
off
of
Jimmy
run after
G
catch.
4
You
times.
tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays harder to do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
But
work
my
it across
defensive
midfield.
line has been good on
Give
first
them
and second down,
22
but they
there on
always
the
get
third
third
down
down
conversion.
conversion.
A gain of 22
So from
yards.
Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. The throw to the left side, caught by
Oh,
Coleman.
Andre
And
did.
he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Yeah, we hit an
That
88-minute
first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And
Yeah,
that'll
do
be
you still,
Oh,
do you still
wow,
want me
you-
to
a pretty
do
good
whatever?
shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Do you still want me to do your
End
idea?
of the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete.
What if it was the idea?
As his old brain remembers, when I see
What did
5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends
idea.
this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American
What?
punters,
We're
it's
like-
the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of giving the nose of the football. They can almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley, 46 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50
Come on, 4th
now
and
as
2.
they come up
Get the gold
1st and
medal.
10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they'll wind up
Inside
getting
the
this one
red
all the way
zone.
down inside the 20. That'll wind
Ah,
up a gain
no.
of 27 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Okay,
From the
I
red
can
zone,
accept the
they'll
silver.
look to throw. And quick target here,
Metcalf,
complete to
touchdown,
Metcalf.
Seahawks.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are running away with this
Extra
one.
point by Myers, no problem.
And this one was
49,
over a while
10-0
ago as they
on
just
a
add
3-play,
on to their big lead.
91-yard
The drive there
drive.
only spanning 3
Interesting.
plays.
Ooh,
And the
upgrades.
Seahawks capping it off with a
Get them.
touchdown.
Oh god, this is a lot of upgrades.
I had 2 upgrades after my
I just did
training. One of
practice.
them
I
was
just did
I
practice, and
little locked
1,
into the
2,
end
3,
zone.
4, 5 people have upgrades from practice.
at the 25.
See, I had 2 upgrades, but one of them was Tyler
49er
Lockett
offense
going
set
to
to
a
get this
90
drive
overall.
underway.
Oh, wow.
I think that the folks
Andrew
here
Thomas
maybe
is
this whole
really good.
atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
What it's worth.
But it does not appear that that's going to be the
Um,
case.
They'll have to
Just too much to handle on the other side of this one. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they'll work from the 29 on
Cash
2nd
money.
and 6.
I need to pick it out.
Let's work on pass protecting because apparently, okay, nope, I accidentally selected agile.
Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the
Because
field.
apparently none of my guys are good at pass protecting, which makes
They're all agile.
they're all like power.
That play good for 30 and a first.
That's good for fast
So the big play
blocking.
gets him across midfield now for
I
first
mean,
and
yeah.
10.
What does agile even do?
It's good for
Garoppolo lost the football.
balls out. Oh, but the Niners recovered.
No,
4th
like
sack
what
for
is it?
Jaron
What is it
Reed.
like
Able to
worth for the
fall on
game?
it, but look where they recovered.
Agile
That's
is
a big
good
loss.
on like
A lot of bad
pulls and when
news
the
on that play
O-line
for them,
have to
wasn't
go
there?
downfield
Lost
on
the
like
football,
run plays.
lost a
Powers
lot of
more so like
yardage. I
dives
think the
and
good news
stretches.
outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
So like
That was big
running,
for them.
essentially.
4 yards
Like
on
out
the
to the
completion,
runs.
and it sets
Yeah,
up
but
a
Power's
third
also
down.
good for just kind of fast
Just
blocking.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth
Yeah, I know.
quarter.
You can
That's
get
a-
pass block
Been a
power and
one-sided
run
affair.
block power.
Yeah. And I'm about
And
to.
Agile's more so
So it's 49er
guarding
football
against
here as we
finesse.
get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk
Are
it
you
over.
no? Stop! 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 Stop!
And now here is another
And it's
Alright.
picked again! Blind guy
Picked
Diggs
off by
that
Quandre
time.
Diggs.
Another
I gotta
interception.
tell you, I'm trying to think of something
not
positive
the-
to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a
Broadcast,
spin
we're
doctor
gonna
for that
go-
one. This
is
has
it
been a
week
tough
8
performance to
already?
watch.
And I think
Is
it's hard
week
to
8 already
Made
upon
by
us?
Greg Olson. We're gonna try to get a
I
6th
guess the
passing
catch-all is
touchdown.
everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard's
Sorry,
just
what?
lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 9 yards
Oh,
to
shush
pick up
up.
there, and it's a first down.
Andy, you're live.
As they come up first and 10. Showing off the quick feet
Taking
that
the
time
timeout.
and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's
You have
2nd
any
and
what?
7. Wilson wants to
Which
throw
ops
it.
was it?
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Do I need to change my predictions at all?
First
Or-
down.
Parker, I have to tell you, just one word keeps
Alright, I'll do that in a sec.
watching them this
Eric
afternoon.
Armstead
It's
goes
still-
ooh, that
They
is
have been
not a
impressive
good
from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
So line of
I
scrimmage
need to
still
win
at
this game.
39 on 2nd and 10.
Did Madden just freeze?
He's gonna go deep,
For the football,
lock it.
and he's gonna
There we
come
go.
down with it. It's a gain
Oh.
of 34. Well,
Is
they
it
probably don't need to run a
28
play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to
Crap,
resist.
that's not a
So
good-
Greg
first and goal.
Olson.
And it's caught.
No touchdown.
Wilson's pass brought down just
Ah, whatever.
inside the goal line.
Let's
A gain of
go.
5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Alright. 2nd and goal on the 1 yard.
To throw again on
That didn't
second
go well.
down. Wilson to the goal line, but it's
Maybe.
incomplete. Greg Olson was the intended
At the very end of my
target.
game, I'm trying to get into the
Third
end
and
zone.
goal.
So
Big
my
play
guy got
forthcoming. Here's
one of my
third and goal.
backup linebackers
Throwing
broke
again
his
here.
ribs at the
Wilson
kickoff.
Looking for the
No.
tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted.
I just got picked up.
I'm
at
not
the
even
goal
kidding.
The
line.
5. He's at the 50. And a big return. will get
Barkley
him all the way
chases
down
down
to the
4.
35.
I got too
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
I can
on
try to
first
get-
and
Hey,
10.
Tua just hit 5,000 passing yards this season. Down, 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 down,
So after
down,
the
down,
INT,
down,
it's
down,
Garoppolo. Looking
down.
for
Okay.
Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll be
Oh,
out
yeah,
of
first down,
bounds as
baby.
he gets it down to the 30 there.
Come on. Used to be
Four
90.
receivers to keep tabs
First
on
down.
here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Adams
It's gonna
with
be
another
intercepted.
the other
Jamal Adams
catch.
with it, the all-pro safety.
Another
How many
interception.
interceptions have these Garoppolo thrown?
I
The
don't know.
Seahawks take
A
over
lot.
1st and 10. at their own
I've
20-yard
thrown one,
line.
but I think I have 6 this game.
Here's the
One
Seattle
more play
offense
we'll
ready
run
to
it
get
with
this
Barkley,
drive
see if we can
underway.
get
And this game
Oh.
comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When
Yardage.
do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And
He
that's one of
might
the great
reach triple
questions in the
digits on
NFL,
that
Brandon,
run. He
because
will.
I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Big
And
players.
none of them did the starting quarterback ever come
Have you
out
seen
of the
my
game
offensive
for the
line?
team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the
Have you
coaches
seen
later
my
on,
tight ends?
why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through.
387
Now,
passing. I held them to
certain
12
situations,
rushing
they will
yards.
take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always
12.
puzzled me a little bit.
Out
So
even
that'll do it
downfield.
for us. For my partner,
Russell
Charles
Wilson.
Davis,
This is
and all
it.
the
Should have had a
hardworking
perfect
men
pass
and women
rating.
on our crew,
I threw Jimmy
I'm
G
Brandon
threw
Gaudin.
6
You've
picks.
been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Yep, and I'm currently
It's a win for the
They're
Seahawks here as we say so
That's it
long
for
from
week 8
Seattle.
from me. I'll see you